Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and I actually did some pulls for Rage Form Sora. I did them off camera because I was kind of just hanging out, and I was like, you know what, it feels like a good time for a pull. So it's like a bunch of different pulls across different days, but overall I did a few pulls, and we are going to show you those today. Before we get started with any of that though, I do want to say I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything in a long time, especially with these Remind banners. I pretty much got caught up with Remind once it came out, and then kind of fell off in terms of YouTubing content for Union Cross. So I haven't made a banner, or I'm sorry, a banner discussion about Rage Form Sora. I actually missed it entirely. And then I don't know if it's still worth the time to talk about the Remind Xion banner, but if you want me to still go over it and just my general thoughts, please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know that that's something you want to see, because I do have some thoughts on the Remind banners, especially if this is the format of the banner they are going to do moving forward. So let me know if you want that video, and I'll be happy to try and figure out some time where I can do it. I'm in the middle of quite a few life things going on, so hopefully I find some time to do it if that's something you want to see. So before we get showing on the Rage Form pulls, so these are all the presents that I've had stocked from the last month. Again, I keep my jewels in my presents box because if they're there, you can't spend them. Just remember that presents do expire if you don't collect them in enough time. So these are all the presents that I've stacked pretty much throughout the month of January. So we got the Union Challenge where we got a bunch of gems, including Sun and Moon gems, which is pretty cool. I guess a little less relevant since we just had a spammable banner. We got a bunch of Sun Gems, and we now have a spammable banner where you can get a bunch of Moon Gems, and only for 1,000 jewels, which is crazy. We had a maintenance on January 8th. We had just random standard login stuff. I was able to place in the Keyblade War Challenge campaign, which is pretty sweet. So if you check out that notice under Twilight Nights, you'll see me and a few of my party members. Again, if you're looking for a party in Vulpes that's not really super hardcore but still does pretty well, let me know because we have a few spots open left. So I did pass that Keyblade War Challenge, so we got those 6. We've got the 4,800 jewels from Remind being released, and I think all that's left is just standard stuff, and we got a Charithi mini here. So right now we are sitting at 30,930 jewels, and let's take a look at our gems as of right now. So let's go Moogle Shop. Let's check out our materials. So we are sitting at 2,064 power, 2,150 magic, and 1,865 speed. So let's go ahead, head back, and we're gonna bump everything up here. And I'm sorry, did I go over the Sun and the Moon ones? I don't believe I did. Let's take a quick look right before we collect everything here. So let's head to the materials. We got 98 Sun and 94 Moon. So let's go ahead, head back, and collect our stuff and see what we are at after. So if we go here, boom, collect all. I already did my screenshots so that you guys wouldn't have to sit and watch me do those. So now we are sitting at 41,430 jewels, and that's 10,000, 11,000 jewels that was just stored in the presents box so that I wouldn't be spending them. See, because now like I want to spend them. So we are at that, and then we also bumped up each of our gem counts by 100 and our Sun and Moon gems by 5 each, bringing us to these new totals right here. So lots of resources that we have saved up, and we also got the KHUX, and let's see, we also got a title. So let's go ahead, head down all the way to the bottom of our list, and it is a Brave Knight. That was the title that they gave out with completing the Union Challenge that we all participated in. So thank you everyone for making that happen. I've only been in Vulpes, so to all the people in Ursus, in Anguis, etc., thank you all for making that happen. It was pretty sweet that we all pulled together and were able to do that. Alright, with that being said, that is everything I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and head over to the Rage Form pulls. And so you could imagine I was pretty hyped to see Rage Form, especially after only 9 pulls. So the reason I had 11 traits at the very end is because I actually just spent the rest of my VIP coins from last month. I spent them on the Rage Form avatar board while that was still out. So I got 2 extra traits there, but it only took 9 pulls, which is really good. That's only 9,000 jewels, and that's actually 6,000 jewels less than a standard 5-pull Mercy. So that was pretty sweet that I was able to do that. However, before I start talking about the Xion banner, before I do any of that, I really don't recommend pulling from that banner unless you're doing it for fun, because mathematically, it does not favor you to pull from the Remind banners. And again, if you want to see a full analysis on that, you want to see me do the odds, the math, etc., talk about the metal, all that stuff, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, it's kind of deep into the banner that I don't want to just rehash another, hey, you shouldn't pull, hey, you should pull, when it's been out for so long. Some people might have already pulled, and it's like, well, this video would have been helpful like 5 days ago. So let me know if that's something you still want to see. Let me know if you're still on the fence about pulling for the Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion, and I would be happy to offer my thoughts. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you want to join the Discord, it is right down there in the yellow box. And again, we're talking about lots of random stuff. So right now we're talking about like reality TV, about anime, about Kingdom Hearts, about a lot of the Azora stuff that's kind of floating around right now. So if you want to hop and be a part of that community, feel free to join that Discord down below. As always, if there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. But as always, everyone, until next time, take it easy.